Welcome back everyone, Ronan here, and today is the part 4 of the Commander difficulty run. Now, I'm kind of in a rush. I really want to finish an Ironman playthrough. The Division is coming out. I'm trialing it out right now. It looks really good. I've been playing it for 1 day now, and with a bigger community, we could actually do some pretty neat stuff. So, that's probably going to be my next game I'm going to be playing. I think it's on March 8th. So between now and then, I want to get 1, if not 2 Ironman playthroughs going. But we'll see. I just want to see who's going to live, especially out of all of our viewers. In this video, I show a few mistakes, and I actually show something that was a really big coincidence with Zane and Scarlet. Alright, so here I finally got Nemesis to be a PSYOP soldier. Now that is awesome, because he just has the feel of a PSYOP soldier. Now, I go and mind control the shield bearer. I got lucky, because it was only like 75% chance. The nice thing about the shield bearers is that it'll give you a shield for your whole group. But you have to wait 1 turn in order to make that happen. Now, I thought for sure that EMP grenades actually stunned robots. Apparently not. It stuns sectopods, but not mechs. Unless it just does, and I didn't notice, a stun of 1 turn. No, it only lowers their hack defense. Not a big deal. I should have noticed. My fault. Now, one skill I didn't really use all that much in my normal playthrough was Fuse. I noticed that a lot of enemies weren't carrying grenades. Well, in Commander, and I'm assuming also on Legend, they carry more grenades. So this skill is actually a lot more useful. And now, you actually destroy the cover the enemy is standing behind. That is pretty amazing. It makes sense, but that changes the whole dynamic of that skill. Because if most enemies carry grenades, then, and they're standing behind cover, cover doesn't matter anymore. It's pretty awesome. Now it's the enemy's turn. And I thought for sure by pointing at the shield bearer, he's going to go for him. Apparently, I was very mistaken. I mean, it all lines up now. And then he shoots a grenade. I'm like, okay, nope. Hits my soldiers. That's not very good, because now they're wounded for a few days. And then I got lucky. He got crit. But the armor actually saved him. If not, he would have had 1 or 2 health left. But he's not my soldier, so it's not a big deal. And then my sniper almost got wrecked. I think he has, what, 3 life left?
How many is that now?
I got lucky. 2 life left. Wow. Now you can see, I used Fuse 1 turn back. I can actually use it again. I don't think Fuse has a cooldown. So as long as enemies have grenades, you can get guaranteed hits by using Fuse. And it shreds their armor. It's a really nice skill. I'm happy with it. Now that I've tried it on Commander difficulty. Now, one of the best reasons to use the shield bearer is for his energy shield. You only get 1 though. But it gives you 5 armor. At least for now, it gives me a shield of 5 life. Now, I'm pretty lucky that that's what I chose to do, because if not, I probably would have lost some soldiers. So now, because I have an extra soldier, technically, I just send him to spawn enemies first and see what it is, because that way, if I don't want to fight them right away or pull back in Overwatch, then I can just leave that one as bait, because I don't care if he gets hurt or killed. But he still has 9 life because of the shield. Now again, you see me using Fuse. And I'm not trying to push this skill down your throat, but this is what Crater was doing this whole match pretty much. And by using Fuse, it actually blew up the car and did more damage to the Muton. I think he died. If not, he has 1 health left. And I know, I say it all the time. Don't do this. This is my biggest mistake, and I do it all the time. Don't move your last character any farther or anywhere new that you haven't been before. I spawned a group that was in dead ground that I should have been able to see with other people. I just didn't. And being that it's my last turn, it's going to hurt on the next one. Now, luckily, they all have a shield, so it reduces the amount of damage they'll take. But still, terrible option. So I decided to put my Mimic Beacon just to save my hide a little bit. But the Andromedas on Commander difficulty, they pack a punch. They crit my beacon in one turn. So bad. Now on this turn, the enemy gets a free move to just tear through my soldiers. So I got the Mouton hitting, but luckily that 5 damage got picked up by the shield. So he didn't get wounded. Now we have the Archon. And Crater dodged it like a pro. And that left the Lancer. That hurt. It went 5 through the shield and then 5 on the soldier. If the shield wasn't there, Crater potentially could have died. Especially with having 2 of them attacking him. That was a close call. So I guess here I thought the explosive, the container I'm about to blow up, would actually do more damage. I was hoping to get the Andromeda, also known as Big Daddy, to fall through the floor. And it looked like it tore the floor underneath him, but there's like pebbles just remaining there. And he didn't fall. I was banking my whole strategy on that, and I failed. I mean, these guys are pretty tough to kill in one turn, because you have to factor in that they take a lot more damage from biotics, and then once their biological factor is dead, then they take more damage as a robot. So just remember that. Having blue tech rounds is really handy for that. So with this one, I finally get him to drop on the ground. That way he won't have the height advantage. The full cover apparently. Or is that just red from the door? Nope, that was full cover. So now I have a better advantage at killing this guy. Now I kind of tried to do an exploit, but it seems, I mean, they were lined up. I just couldn't get that sweet spot to hit them both. It's almost like it doesn't travel in a true line, which kind of ticked me off. I mean, there must be a way, like that sweet spot was just not working for me. Maybe if I was on the tile right next to the Andromeda, maybe next time we'll check it out. Alright, now here comes the Gunslinger. Gunslinger is so much better than the Sniper in my opinion. There goes the blue tech rounds on his pistol. Did 10 damage. That's insane. And then he gets to hit twice on his one turn if he doesn't move. Oh, he did face off. So he actually killed both. I killed the Andromeda and the Sectoid with that pistol shot. That is amazing. Plus, you don't have to reload those guns, so perfect. Now, seeing that there's a drop zone, I basically just line all my soldiers up for Overwatch for the outside. Now that they've landed, we get the free Overwatch shots that I actually lined up. Hopefully, because I was inside, the shots still go off properly. So, as usual, you miss a lot. Probably a little bit more than usual on this one. 5 out of 6, I think, missed. 4 out of 6 missed. So it really didn't do much. Even with the shield bearer that I still have somehow, I didn't sacrifice him yet. He missed. Crater was a little reluctant at becoming a psyop. I don't think he realized the true potential of the class. So here goes, Crater. Just put you in a spotlight. 2 hits, and that's a lot of damage. 16 damage with your mind. That is amazing. Now we're out of soldiers to shoot at this guy. And psionic soldiers I don't think get any bonuses from killing. But instead of losing a soldier, I just decided to use Null Lance through the wall and finish the map. That was the last enemy of the run. It actually worked out quite well to be able to shoot through walls. I really like the Psyops. Having 2, maybe a little overpowered. We'll see about having 6 later on. So in case you're not aware, if your soldiers get hurt, they can't go back into Psyop training. They have to get fixed up before they go back. So here I pick out more soldiers to put in there. And I picked Richard. Now if you notice also, their hair turns gray. There's no way around it. So now Gorgax and Richard will have white hair. I'm not sure if it's because they turn into old men, or it's just how it works out that the hair just loses its color. No clue. And now here, let's try to keep it innocent. I found that was kind of cool that Zane and Scarlet are sitting together, because technically that's father-daughter right there. Hopefully the game is not trying to make this creepy, but it's kind of a cool coincidence that Scarlet and Zane are sitting together. I think that could be a pretty good father-daughter moment inside a bad, war-torn situation. Thought that was neat. I was very tempted here to actually just put all my soldiers inside that merry-go-round, but I refrained myself. I just left Star Force to go there by himself, and everybody else went around. I wonder if you get some type of achievement, or you know, just a good laugh factor of just having 4 grown soldiers sitting there. Did you hear that? I'm hearing no steps. It's a sectopod. It had me freaked out the whole level. Now, with that drop zone happening right there, I was screwed, and I knew I was screwed. If this was Iron Man, I would have had to probably just run back. Not be able to kill those guys. Having 2 groups already, a 3rd one on their way, and I was going to be surrounded again. Terrible situation. Don't let this happen. I can't stress it enough. I gotta figure out how to make that happen so that I'm not too pushed up forward and keep pulling more groups. Just a run of bad luck there. Even my grenade didn't kill him. So here I took a big risk. I sent Blaze Overclock to kill that robot. I thought maybe the line of sight wouldn't affect it. Sectopod. You have to be aware of what you're doing. This is why I reload. That sectopod would have killed my entire group, I'm pretty sure, because I wasn't ready. Now, after I reloaded, I went for the hack, and I tried to go for the gain control of random enemy for 2 turns. And I was really hoping for it to be the sectopod. That would be amazing. So I get the hack. At least I got the 60%. But who do we get? I'm like, yes, come on, mech, robot, something powerful. I get a soldier that's probably already weakened. This time I got pretty lucky. The drop zone was near all my soldiers, so that was a really big difference. I just noticed that the transmitter got destroyed by the exploding mech, I think. I was wondering how I blew it up, because I was like, wait a minute, did we fail? The counter went away. I didn't notice that the explosion near there actually killed the transmitter at the same time. So that was a fluke. Alright, so we finally get to where a sectopod is. We spawn it by moving my cannoneer inside the building. Now I'm struggling with moving 1 step over with my sniper. Rodriguez is having a hard time. I think I called him Viper. So Lucas is struggling with moving the 1 step over. We finally figure it out. He's got, I'm pretty sure, the blue tech ammo, which do a lot of damage to mechanical enemies. I don't see the sectopod. I should have looked at the targeting. That's my fault. I messed up. So here I take a big chance. This is rough because they have 32 health now on Commander difficulty. It may even go up. I'm not sure. That's a lot of health. Luckily I have some, not very many, plasma weapons. Basically just the pistol and the swords. So here I noticed I crit it and he's burning. So I'm banking on him dying next turn. Just from the fire. It's a big risk though.
On your order.
So now I have Zedified on the roof. And he's throwing the Mimic Beacon to hopefully buy me a turn. Couldn't really get it behind proper cover. So I just launched it in the open. Hopefully it draws the Sectopod away from Blaze. I have Scarlet. I gotta find a good spot for her to use her either combat protocol. But the main thing at this point, it should be getting rid of the soldiers before getting rid of the Sectopod.
Container!
So I use Rupture because I'm using the basic weapons for everybody else except for my sniper, which has a, like I said, a pistol and the two swords that I have. So Rupture actually does more damage. Nice. It went through the armor and did 3. I may have a chance at this. Rupture is going to play a big part because it adds 3 damage to anything coming in. It's like the old Shredder from
Granada!
Xcom 1. So I send a flashbang to prevent them from using grenades. And I think one of them has a sword. So by being disoriented, he can't use his sword on my soldiers. So that was a big move for me. So I do end up killing him. That works out, even though I flashed him. Get some loot. Superior scope is nice. That's the highest quality right now. Maybe later on there'll be more tiers, or maybe modders will add more gear. But hopefully without breaking the game, so you have to make the enemies harder too. So right now I'm just shooting at it to shred its armor. It's already ruptured. Now this is where I'm really hoping it goes for my soldier. It's looking around. Perfect. Kind of teleported there, or I lost sight of it. Perfect. Bought me 1 turn. That's all I needed. Because it missed, the other soldier goes for it. 8 crit. I have to up the health of my beacons. I'm not sure if that's possible. I don't know how much health Zed has. He's the one that launched it that turn. Right here, I'm just remembering, they blow up when they die. I don't want Blaze to actually take a hit, so I go for the soldier. Again, damage and burning. To make sure I kill it, I sent Zed on the soldier because he had a 100% chance to hit. I'm assuming that has to do with the disoriented. They can't dodge as easily. Because usually it's never 100%.
Rolling.
Or maybe his height advantage was factored in. I'd have to double check that. So now, we have Grandpa. He's got the only EMP grenade.
Grenade!
And we launch it on the sectopod. Now I'm banking that it gets stunned. But it didn't work on the mechs earlier. And sure enough, I saw the immune. There we go. Shut down 2. That buys me an entire other turn. That's awesome. So everybody moves in. At this point, I'm out of everything. I'm just banking on being able to kill it with basic weaponry. But I think Rupture made a huge difference and is allowing me to make it happen.
Afirmativo.
I don't think I looked for the crosshairs there. Luckily, I can hit it. Gunslingers. In my opinion, so much better. Combat Protocol does a lot of damage because it's a robot, but for some reason it's not letting me do it. I don't know why. That is odd. Finally. I don't know, maybe it's just a bug. And guaranteed to hit. Boom. Now with a sectopod body, I can research having the Gremlins level 3, which is also a pretty big upgrade. thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I keep uploading videos almost daily. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm trying to do an Ironman run before the Division. Division comes out in about 2 weeks, and we'll be playing that. Hopefully we can find some other good players to maybe go rogue in the dead zone. Have a great night, everyone.